Brilliance Audio presents Pivot, Disrupt, Transform: How Leaders Beat the Odds and Survive by Marcia Daszko, performed by Joyce Bean. Sometimes we can't predict what will happen in life. The change in my career path more than 20 years ago changed my thinking about my work, my life, and the way I raised my son. With new learning, I disrupted my thinking, pivoted the direction I was headed in life, and experienced a personal transformation. My life was great, but then it took on a new, bolder meaning. My first 10-year career in corporate communications and marketing led me to work for Dr. Perry Gluckman and his team of management consultants and statisticians. His company, Process Plus, was known for helping corporations like HP, 3Com, and Dow Chemical learn and apply Dr. W. Edwards Deming's philosophy of leadership. After working there for a month, Perry asked me to do business development, and I asked, "What am I selling?" Perry sent me off to Dr. Deming's 4-day seminar held at the historic Del Coronado Hotel in San Diego, California, where more than 1,500 senior executives from diverse industries and other sectors, such as education, healthcare, and the military, listened to his messages. But Dr. Deming, age 86 then, was challenging to understand. For me, he used unfamiliar words like process. My experience had been in marketing semiconductor processes, control charts, systems thinking, etc. After the 4 days, I went to Perry's office and said, "I don't know what he was talking about." Perry said, "Don't worry, I'll teach you." The next 3 months, I felt like I went through a PhD program. I read, studied, and had 4- and 5-hour-long conversations every week or two with Perry. I also watched Perry give speeches and ask questions with our client executives, questions I had never heard before. After a few months of intensive study and reading, I told Perry, "I want to see Dr. Deming again." Off I went to my second 4-day seminar. What a difference! His words began to make sense, and I began to connect the dots with his messages about leadership, quality, continual improvement, the 14 points, variation, and systems thinking. The conference organizer, Dr. Nancy Mann, introduced me to Dr. Deming. We quickly engaged in a deep discussion, though I told him that I was just beginning to learn. He invited me to dinner that evening with a small group of senior vice presidents, an admiral, and a colonel. I was excruciatingly shy then, and hoped I wouldn't choke on my food. I listened and watched the interactions. After dinner, Dr. Deming told me to come to the 4-day seminars as often as I could. I went every 3 months and attended 20 of his seminars in total. Dr. Deming became my mentor, too. And I was fortunate to also study and learn from other great systems thinkers such as Dr. Myron Tribus, Dr. Peter Senge, and Dr. Russell Akoff. Their guidance and philosophy about work and education changed my life. But in 1993, 2 of my key mentors, Dr. Gluckman and Dr. Deming, died. What would I do? Clients still needed our help, so I continued to work with them and founded Marcia Daszko and Associates in 1994. I made a choice to keep doing what I loved. I also felt an obligation to my mentors to make a difference. I loved that the philosophy I have learned from so many great mentors and colleagues has the capacity to facilitate positive change among people who want to work, improve, and lead together. One of the most important messages that Dr. Deming and Dr. Gluckman taught me was to continually learn and discover. I learned a lot about their principles by helping leaders apply them. My son reminded me when I was writing this book that my mentors taught me foundational theories and principles, but I created strategic questions and methods to help leaders apply and accelerate their transformation work. My learning continued with my family, friends, colleagues, and clients. I base this book on what I have learned from my mentors, from working with my clients for more than 25 years on strategic leadership and transformation consulting, teaching MBA classes, and continually asking questions and observing how people lead, learn, interact, and celebrate together. Keep learning and discovering through applying these and new principles. Keep connecting the dots.